at the 39, a pickup of 15.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Trying play action. That's caught. It's Eakin. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? In the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Under fire. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. The give is to Williams. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Georgia Tech went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Yellow Jackets always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wants to change this route. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep runs.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Takes a hit as he fires. And the missed connection on third down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And the Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. That one will find its way out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Rides the back on the option to give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They've moved it to the 19. First and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Finds his big tight end.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Back to throw, it's Morton. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. I remember this as a player, you practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Might be changing the route. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Complete to the right. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Staley. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the six. Get the pick six.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Gets rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Douglas. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Joyner. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And I absolutely love this play call. You still got a little bit of space while you're not too close to the goal line where you can run your big tight end right up the middle of the field, run the post route, throw it up to him, let him do the rest, and get the touchdown.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lewis. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Aguilar. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. Run out of bounds at the 42-yard line, and boy, that changes everything on this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Fires downfield. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Right on target this time. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Vols want to crank the tempo. Making side adjustments here. Pressure coming. He's taking the shot. And here's the third interception of the night. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
The Red Raiders, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Back to throw, it's Morton. He wants to take the top off. He's got it along the sideline. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking for the score. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Firing to the end zone. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go.
Breaks into the open. Plows through the defense. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to adjust the pattern. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Takes his shot. It's complete. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, they're after him. A strike downfield. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Using his feet. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Vols need to pick it up on 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a 1st down.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. A 1st down for the offense. He'll take it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
And the Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Motion from the wide receiver. Finds his tight end. And he's dragged down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Moving out of the pocket. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown ball.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, the clock has hit zeros. Here's a look at the big moment from that battle in the Pac-12. USC went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Trojans in a statement win if there ever was one. Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on it. There he goes. And he's still running after the move. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Morton. Looking deep. He's got another 25. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Looking to scramble. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Staley. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Red Raiders will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Aguilar. He turns that loose down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This offense has struggled to get any rhythm going, and the only success they've had is throwing to this guy. So no question here in the 2nd half, they're going to try to do that more often, but the defense knows it. Nice job there in coverage, making sure that one fell incomplete.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other sideline. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They have a legacy at that position. And this guy for Tennessee.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Volunteers want to move quickly.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
on second down. That's reeled in. It's gains. And they'll knock him down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They want to throw it. Here's a heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's incomplete on third down.
The defense has the lead, and they're playing like it right now. I mean, they are pinning their ears back in these passing situations. They're not worried at all about the run game. They're just getting up the field, and they're getting to this quarterback.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Sends it back in motion. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. Sails one into the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm, and I like they take a shot down the field, but interesting to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and kneeling on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, just shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
Motion from the wideout. He might want another play. To throw, it's Aguilar. Into the end zone. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5.
42 Spider. 42 Lion.
Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it! Touchdown, Volunteer! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Iowa State delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Ames. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the Big 12. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Douglas. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Morton. Grab near the sticks, it's Douglas. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Wide open downfield. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Looking to throw again. Makes the pass. Connection to the right. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding to strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. He gets a block. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurried. When you speed up that process just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, the receiver getting a little ahead of himself on that one. You saw him calling for the ball. He thought he was wide open. He thought that was going to be an easy catch. The ball finally gets to him, and he drops it. If you're going to call for the ball like that and call your shot, you've got to secure the catch.
On third down, he drops the throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Hey, man, offensively, you just got to know when the play is over, and you got to live to play the next down. That was not a good decision there by the ball carrier. He had a chance to just go down when that play was over. Instead, he tries to do something too heroic, and the offense sustains a massive loss.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the running back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Handoff to the lone back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Gets away. Escapes trouble. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. Looking for an open area to his left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Line getting set on second down. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab plenty for the first down. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raider! As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Pocket breaking down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Red Raider. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
It's a defense that plays with great effort. You saw it right there. Creating the fumble, jumping on the loose ball for a score. What a momentum-shifting play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Cal found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A perfect example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Berkeley. Pac-12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Staley. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Vols headed quickly to the line.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this, and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So
Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Tennessee. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
That keeps the score. Texas Tech 42, Tennessee 20.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Douglas. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing. You're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical 3rd down, they go play action. And they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Powers through. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Here's the pressure. Finds a man on the left. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
To the air on first down. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The defense...